So hiring in tech is probably at its lowest if you pick up the data from the last 5 years. Most of you have this one single question: hey, is it going to improve? And if yes, then when will it improve? This is what I'll be talking about in this particular video. Let's understand what is happening in the current market. First of all, the number of offers that are being rolled out on campus when we talk about the premier institutes, the number has gone down significantly. Previously, let's say a company used to visit a college, they're still visiting. Most of the companies are still visiting. But what has happened is, previously if a company used to hire, let's say, X number of people, now they are hiring X by 2, X by 3, X by 4, or even lower. So the number of people who are getting placed, that has gone down. Probably the highest package is still similar, but the number of people who are getting placed at higher salaries, that has gone down significantly, even in the premier institutes of our college. Come one level down to the tier 3 colleges, to the other colleges, they had very limited on-campus opportunities. They had opportunities from all of these mass recruiters who used to visit their college. They have also trimmed down. They are not hiring as much they used to hire previously because they have a lot of people waiting on the bench. So they are hiring very less in number, and they've also cut off a lot of colleges that they used to visit previously. So that is about the current batch. Let's talk about the batch who is about to join. What is happening to them? The batch which is about to join, they got their offers last year or maybe sometime this year. What is happening now is a lot of companies are denying, they're revoking their offers just weeks before, saying that because of certain circumstances, we'll not be able to onboard you. A lot of people are being denied joining as of now, but they are being asked to wait till January, that hey, we are postponing your joining date, you can join us on January, but there is no guarantee that hey, we're gonna sure take you, like we are gonna sure onboard you on January. There is no surety about that. So they're gonna sit back at their home for the next 6 months, wait for January, and hopefully the offers do not get revoked and they join in January. That's happening to the current batch. So before we move ahead in the video, let me introduce you to Cryo.do. This is world's first experience-based learning platform. It doesn't have a typical course curriculum. So how they teach you is, they teach you while building apps. They teach you as if you're working as a software engineer and building scalable apps like Netflix, Airbnb, Amazon. And they have mentors who are software engineers at Microsoft, Google, Walmart, etc. Till date, Cryo.do has placed over 1300 plus people in companies like Grow, Meesho, Growfirst, Cred, etc. At the end of the curriculum, you'll have an amazing GitHub portfolio with a lot of projects. So what you could do is, you could check out their SD fellowship program, where they have a detailed curriculum for system design and data structures and algorithms. And you get a chance to select if you want to go the backend route or you want to take the full stack route as well. So what you can do is, there is a link in the description. You can book a free trial and you can check out them, and after that, if you wish, you can continue with them. So the link will be in the description. Make sure you check them out. What is happening to the people who are in the industry? A lot of people are getting laid off, and that is the reality. A lot of people are getting laid off, and it has nothing to do with performance. It has everything to do with overhiring that the company did. It has everything to do with leadership taking a call that you have to trim down numbers. So a lot of talented people are losing out on jobs. Now, when they're going back to the market, because the number of openings are very less, imagine that they were working at XLPA. They are significantly lowballed. Now they are getting offers which are around X by 2 or somewhere around that. So they are being lowballed because the companies know that there are a lot of people in the market, and we can actually lowball salaries. So the salaries are going down in tech. It's no more that crazy world where you used to get whatever you wish to during that COVID era. That is what is happening around in the market. So is it common? You will say that no, this is an unseen territory if you compare this to the 2021-22 era. But this is quite common if you go back in time to 2016, 17, 18, 19, because that is the era that I have seen. So I joined college in 2016, I graduated in 2020. So I've seen that era. Now I can relate that this is very similar, like not the layoffs part, but when I talk about limited opportunities, all of these things are very much similar to what was there in 16 to 20, that kind of phase, which is basically the pre-COVID era, because COVID happened around March 2020, right? So let's go back in time and let's understand how was it in 16, 17, 18, so that you get to understand that it's not happening for the first time. This is how the world was used to be. COVID actually gave us a lot of high hopes, a lot of things were inflated. The world is going back to the normal. So let's roll back to the time when I joined college, which is in 2016. So when I joined college, I just googled about my college. It was a very good college when it comes to rankings, but when it comes to placements, it was not right up there. The average placement was around 3 to 4 LPA, right? So when I entered college, I had this dream that, okay, when I graduate, I'll be getting 4 LPA, 5 LPA, and I'll be happy, because in 2016, no one in our college even thought of, even dreamt of, getting these higher packages, 20 LPA, 30 LPA, because no one knew about it. First of all, no one knew that, these big companies offers this much of salaries. Like, all we knew was we graduate, we start at 25,000, 30,000, 35,000, and eventually with years of experience, we get incremented or promoted and climb up the ladder. No one even thought in their wildest of dreams that we could actually start with a job which is paying us 1 lakh per month. No one knew about it. Because we didn't knew about it, we were so happy getting a salary of 5 LPA, 6 LPA when we were in college. Offer rather, not a salary, an offer. So that's why we were happy. And now what is happening is, people know that there are jobs in the market which pay you insane amount of money. And then when they get that 6 LPA, 7 LPA, 8 LPA, a lot of people are not happy, because they know that in engineering, we can actually achieve a lot more, which is good. People are knowing that they can achieve more. But previously, that was not the case. We didn't even know that there are opportunities. So 16 passed by, 2016 passed by, 17 passed by, 2018 passed by. And in 18, when I was looking for internships, I just got one internship interview, which was for Microsoft. And I was rejected in the last round because my CGPA was not good. And in 2019, when I was looking for full-time opportunities, I got 2 full-time opportunities, which is like 2 full-time interview opportunities rather, which was one at media.net, and that was an all India drive, and the other one was at Google, which was taken by COVID because I was just shut off. So I just got 2 full-time interview opportunities, and that too not in 2019. I started looking from 2019 when I was in my 4th year. I eventually got my interview in March 2020. That's like just about to graduate. It's not that we used to get a lot of opportunities. It was pretty much similar. Yeah, the layoffs thing, the other things were not there. But it was very much similar, very limited number of opportunities, people not even knowing that there exists such high salary wagon, etc. Got it? So that's why we were limited. And eventually, after that, COVID happened. Companies turned up with so much of profits that they felt like, we need to expand really fast, and they started hiring more and more in the vision that we're going to expand faster and faster. And eventually, when COVID went off, the world was back to the normal, the profits came down, and the companies realized that we need to slow down. And in order to slow down, all the extra workforce that was hired was either laid off, or they were kept. And because of that reason, now companies are not hiring that much in number, because they already have a lot of people onboarded with them. Got it? So that is the reason I think that it's not going to improve in the next 2 years. But eventually it will recover, but it won't recover to that COVID era. It will recover to the 16, 17, 18, the pre-COVID era, where companies will hire, but they will not offer a lot of insane salaries. They will not hire in bulk. It will be a very simple hiring pattern. So you might have a question. Okay, then what can we do? How can we do better? All I can say is, put your head down, work hard, be good at data structures and algorithms, build projects, have good knowledge, and just wait for that one single opportunity. And when you get that one opportunity, just grab it with 2 hands, 3 hands, how many number of hands you have. Got it? And it's not necessary that when you graduate, you'll get a very, very lavish job. It's okay, because you'll be 22, 23, 24 when you graduate. You're going to work till 50, 55, or let's say even till 40. If you're one of the persons who watch those YouTube videos, even if you're working till 40, you still have another 15, 20 years to go. You're just starting off. You have a long journey to cover. So don't get disappointed if you're not getting a very good job. Start with something, but keep the focus that you should be a very, very good engineer, and you should always be prepared. When that one opportunity comes up, you should be able to grab it with all your hands. And one more question that you might have: should I go the MS path or should I go the GATE path? Again, I will not be commenting on that because I haven't explored that, but a lot of my friends went that MS path, they went to US, but now they're struggling to get a job. And now they're so worried because they had taken lump sum amount of loan, and because the US market is not that great as of today, so they're not getting placed, and because of that reason they have to come back India and work at a very lower salary compared to US, and with that salary they have to clear that loan that they have taken. So as of today, if I had a brotherhood come up and ask me, hey, shall I do an MS? I'll say no, don't do it. That's a personal opinion, don't quote me on that. You can take your call according to your financial situation and other things. Should you do a GATE? I've been a very strong believer that only if you're interested in higher studies, then go for it. Just going for the placement thing that, okay, I'll go into an IIT, get a placement. Again, it's a personal call, but I'm someone who doesn't recommend that because you're going to spend 2 years, and after that, I feel if you're talented enough, in 2 years you'll get an opportunity and you'll eventually make it. But if you're really interested in pursuing higher studies, maybe you want to experience that IIT life for once, then yeah, that's a call that is on you. You can take it. But again, as I said, the on-campus opportunities in IITs are not that great as it used to be. There, you will still get a job much better than what you will get in a tier 3 college. But yeah, it is not that great how it was back in COVID. Got it? So before I wrap up, I have one line to say, which is tech hiring as of today is very unpredictable. All you can do is be a very, very good engineer. And if you're a very good engineer, you will find your place. Don't worry about all of these layoffs and other things. You will find your place, or someone will find you for sure. Got it? So focus on being a good engineer. So yeah, that'll be it for this one. So if you haven't checked out our other channel, Take You Forward, go ahead and check it out. Subscribe to that for sure. We're coming up with Take You Forward Plus on 7th of August. So stay tuned on both of the channels and all the social media handles that we have. With this, I'll be wrapping up this video. Let's meet in some other video. Till then, bye. Take care.